time to English edition. For tonight headlines, we have the major advance in financial transparency and international partnership at the national representation. Preparation of the third population census. For the international scene, 3 Israeli missiles fired from a drone killed 7 people. Welcome to our newsroom. The President of the Republic, His Excellency Ismail Omar Guelleh, paid a vibrant tribute to the memory of the late Ahmed Ibrahim Abdi, a leading figure in the Djibouti public landscape and a personality much appreciated by his compatriots who died this Tuesday. It was with fear and dismay that I learned of the death of the late Ahmed Ibrahim Abdi, High State Clerk and model of professional versatility, indicate the head of state. He leaves behind him the memory of a deserving patriot who always worked for the well-being of his compatriot and the development of his country. Then noted President Guelleh, reiterating his saddened condolence and the perfect assurance of his compassion and solidarity to the family and relatives and friends of the late former Djiboutian official died this Tuesday. The late Ahmed Ibrahim Abdi is a part of a previous generations of Djiboutian executives trained to take the reins of senior administration. Upon the acquisitions of our national independence, he became the first ambassador of our country to France before returning to the country, where he joined the government, occupying in turn the position of the Minister of Commerce and that of Employment. He reached the peak of his political career through his candidacy for the 2013 presidential election. Patriarch at the head of a large family with a wife and several successful children, he breathed his last today. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. This Wednesday, April 3, 2024, the national representation held in accordance with the Article 22, paragraph 1 and 2 of the internal regulations, the second public sessions of the first ordinary session of the year of the 9th legislature. The plenary took place under the leadership of His Excellency Dileita Mohammed Dileita, President of the Parliament, and with the participation of Prime Minister His Excellency Abdul Qadir Kamil Mohammed, parliamentarian, member of government. The agenda of this plenary session was dedicated to the analysis of the draft laws on the financial accounts of public establishment and the draft ratification is CF for fiscal year 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. The University of Djibouti for the 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021 financial years, the Higher Institute of Health Sciences, ESSS, for the 2018, 2019, and 2020, 2021 financial years, Djibouti Studies and Research Center for the 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021 financial years, the National Institute of Public Administration for the financial year 2018, 2019, and 2020, 2021, and 2022, the Central Building and Equipment Laboratory for the 2021 and 2022 financial years, the Djibouti Office of Industrial and Commercial Property, or the PIC, for the financial year 2020, 2021, 2022. Finally, the 3 bills ratifying the Investment Promotions and Protection Agreement with the Kingdom of Morocco, the Republic of Rwanda, the Republic of Kenya at the end of discussions and following the favorable votes of the legislator, His Excellency the President of Parliament, Dileita Mohammed Dileita, before closing the session, thanked the Prime Minister, His Excellency Abdul Qadir Kamil Mohammed, the member of the government and the the legislator for their work accomplished during this month of Ramadan. The firm desire to the national representation to exercise efficient. This progress is a direct response to the head of state calls for better accountability and exemplary public management. Finally, His Excellency Dileita Mohammed Dileita concluded by wishing him well for the end of the Ramadan and Eid al-Fitr. During the deliberation, parliamentarian submitted for examination to the government various concerns relating to the financial situation of public establishment and to the draft ratification of agreements aimed at the promotion and protection of investment. Faced with the questions from the nation's elected officials, members of the government provided some answers, thus providing clarifications and additional information on the legislative work text. During this plenary session, the Prime Minister, His Excellency Abdul Qadir Kamil Mohammed, took the opportunity to send his wishes to parliamentarians on the occasions of the Ramadan and Eid al-Fitr festival. The President of the National Assembly, Dileita Mohammed Dileita, said we had a plenary with the 30 texts adopted. This is a fairly high number of quite far from the average standards examined voted during a standard public session. Certainly, sometimes the numbers have a little impact on the quality, but this figure is high on the morning's agenda for 9/10 of the financial accounts. This is for me the ideal demonstration is the desire of the national representation to carry out efficient parliamentary control over the management of the para-public sector have just taken advantage of considerable momentum. As part of the activity, the month of Ramadan, visit the Minister of Youth and Culture, Dr. Hiba Mumin Asowe, at the invitations of the Collective of Women Associations on Monday, April 1, 2024. The Minister of Youth and Culture, Hiba Mumin Asowe, was the distinguished guest among several guests. In this case, the President of Commune of Pulaus, his Deputy Parliamentarian, the Sub-Prefect of the 1st District, the main technical advisor, Idris Musa, the Youth Advisor, Asli Muhammad Hussein, who traveled to the Community Development Center of District 4 as part of the activities in honor of the blessed month of Ramadan. The visit began with a football match which the Minister attended, highlighting the importance of supporting activity for the development of youth. The match was punctuated by the hadith and halftime. Then local women sang spiritual songs and local cultural tradition for the Minister. The visit was an opportunity to share Ramadan activities with the community and to inquire about the smooth running of the programs implemented by the technical teams. This visit was an opportunity to respond favorably to the invitations of the associations and to assure them of its commitment to youth and culture and to support community initiative while highlighting the essential role of women in the social development of municipalities. The Minister welcomed the cosmopolitan character of this large district, emblematic of multilingualism and therefore of the multiculturalism from which early activities from independence came. The friendly evening marked by the sharing of an iftar concluded with the cutting of the cake, the family, before bringing together all the participants. In this sacred month of Ramadan and the compassions and devotions of the National Agency for Disabled People organized this morning a ceremony to distribute batch of Eid clothing to disabled people in collaboration with various associations and the schools welcoming students with disability. The first stage of this noble initiative took place within the INPH itself, located in Haramus, where the agency's management began distribution in partnership with local associations of people with disability. The ceremony was marked by the notable presence of the Secretary General of the Government, Al-Mis Muhammad Abdullahi, as well as the Director General of the INPH, Duali Saeed Mahmoud, accompanied by officials of the agency and the president of the various associations of people with disability. At the end of this moving event, the beneficiary associations of this distribution expressed their deep gratitude to the General Director of the INPH. For his part, the General Director of INPH, Duali Saeed Mahmoud, who spoke first, immediately underlined the importance of this action, especially in this period of approach of Eid al-Fitr. He stressed that this operation to distribute Eid cloth essentially aims to provide the necessary help and moral support on the holiday. The Secretary General of the government, Alvis Muhammad Abdullahi, said it is our government's policy to support people with disability and children with special needs to this often marginalized category of people, to give them a smile and allow them to celebrate with their family. As part of the preparations of the next population census in Djibouti, the Institute of Statistics held a large-scale preparatory meeting. This event, in partnership with the African Center for Statistics of the United Nations Economic Commission for Africa, brought together experts and key partners to discuss the process ahead. The meeting was characterized by active and constructive participation with the representatives from various government sectors, civil society, and the international community present. They contribute to the planning and implementation of the census addressing and various the population census is of crucial importance for Djibouti, as it provides the data needed to inform public policy, allocate resources, equitability, and plan to the country's socio-economic development. Accuracy and completeness in the census will help Djibouti better meet the need of its diverse and ever-growing population. The close collaboration with the African Center for Statistics and ECA demonstrate Djibouti's commitment to the highest international standards in the collection and analysis of demographic data. Together, the partners will work closely to ensure the success of the census and establish sustainable systems for the collection and use of statistical data in the future. Today, a delegation made up the officials from the National Institute of Statistics of Djibouti and the various sub-prefects of the district undertook a visit to the Arab Academy of Djibouti. The main objective of this initiative was to closely observe the training process of population enumerators. This provides delegates with a valuable opportunity to familiarize themselves with the methods and techniques used to train professionals responsible for collecting essential data on the population of Djibouti. Beyond its observatory aspect, this visit served as a showcase for Instad's unwavering commitment to excellence in the collections and analysis of the demographic data. It constitutes a crucial step in strengthening the capacity of African statistical institutions while promoting a culture and high-quality data across the continent. This initiative reflects Djibouti's desire to play a leading role in the field of statistics by guaranteeing precise and reliable data to inform public policy and guide the country's socio-economic development of the Republic of Djibouti. The health assessment missions in the Tajora region renewed commitment to the well-being of the population. The Secretary General of the Ministry of Health, Muhammad Ali Muhammad, accompanied by a high-level delegation, recently undertook a mission to evaluate health structures in the Tajora region. The main objective of this initiative was to address the challenges and opportunities faced by health posts in the region. On their arrival, the Secretary General was warmly welcomed by the Prefect and the Vice President of the Regional Council. This meeting allowed for a fruitful exchange on priority health issues in the region, thus strengthening collaboration between the different government authorities. Subsequently, a productive working meeting was held with the managers of the health post in Tajora region. During this meeting, in-depth discussions took place by the Chief Medical Center, Dr. Ibrahim Dimbio, presented a summary of the activities carried out over the last 3 months. We nearly 35,000 outpatient consultations and as many emergency consultations recorded each year. However, it also highlighted a significant increase in the rate of traffic accidents attributed mainly to the growing use of the Balho-Tajora-Rakasal corridor. For his part, the Secretary General of the Ministry of Health, the Ministry said reaffirms its commitment to supporting the development and improvement of health services in all regions of the country with the aim of ensuring the well-being and health of all citizens. It should be noted that all the directors of health posts in the region as well as those of the Tajura Medical Hospital Center were invited to this meeting. Under the patronage of the prefect of the Dakhel region, Hassan Abdi Roble, the prefecture and the regional council organized the night of April 1st, 2024, the third edition of the award ceremony for the winners of the regional competition for the recitation of the Holy Quran at the esplanade of the prefecture. The first five of each level competed, namely the five juries, the 5 for the 10 chapters and 15 chapter, 20 chapter and 30 chapter were rewarded. This competition brought together 13 centers for memorizing the Holy Quran, 12 of which are located in the main town and one in Mulud. 103 students, 25 winners, including 14 girls, were honored for their performance. This ceremony was attended by the prefect, the vice president of the regional council, the various heads of decentralized services, the elders and teachers of the different centers, the parents of the rewarded after demonstrations of the reading the Holy Quran. This award ceremony and the family photo closed the ceremony. For the international scene, 3 Israeli missiles fired from a drone killed the World Central Kitchen employees in Gaza. The Israeli army targeted the World Central Kitchen convoy on Monday evening in the town of Deir al-Balah in the center of Gaza Strip, killing 7 people with Australian, Polish, British, American, Canadian nationalities and Palestinian. Early on Tuesday, the World Central Kitchen Organization decided to suspend its humanitarian aid transport operation in Gaza, expressing its shock following the fatal shooting of 7 members of its team during Israeli army strikes on Gaza. The cars bore clear signs indicated their membership in the organizations of their roof, and on their side, according to the same source, the organizations filed a complaint with the Israeli army and demanded that it stop shooting at its employees and ensure their safety during the distributions of food in the Gaza Strip. And this is it for the news. Thanks for watching us. Have a good evening.